Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Let's go.
Terrence Rodecker, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. He's got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Third, left fielder.
Standing in, Matthew Marshall. First
clean,
chance
boy.
for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Into the box.
So I was playing center field.
The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Nishii.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Marshall, 1 down.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And today's starter, this is going to be fun for the defense. He's got low ERA, but he also has a low strikeout rate. What's that mean? There's going to be action. They're going to hit a lot of balls. It's going to be in play, so you got to be ready. As a defender, you love this type of guy to play behind.
Fielder.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Marshall will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Striding in once again, Matthew Marshall. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Marshall.
No one ever on base when I come up to bat.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Almost took his head off.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Keep that hitting
Didn't
streak
waste
going,
any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Oof.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you swing the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
The right fielder, number 34, Willard Spangler.
Stepping in now, Willard Spangler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
I'm good for it, though. Don't get me wrong. I will take off on your dog ass.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line and left. But foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
In the dirt, and now let's see.
And
a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4.
I thought it was going to call
the second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he made quick work of the first two guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw a line in the sand and get out of
Bring me in, baby.
First baseman.
And that brings up Mike Compton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
This is a great game, but
2-1 on its
the
way.
gameplay is pretty cool.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
If you ask me.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
It was brighter than last year's, I can tell you that.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Shutout.
We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Darren Standridge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I can't
see. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
He walked all those people? Only one got a hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matthew Marshall. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, I meant the check swing.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there.
A
fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
About to knock that mustache off
right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Bordick is in pursuit, and he holds it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Matthew Marshall.
There's nobody ever on base.
First delivery to him on the way.
See ya.
And lifted in the air to left center. Herman is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Archie Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marshall is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Wahoos lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Matthew Marshall.
No one ever on base.
Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base.
Game
5,
right here
6,
for me.
and 7 will lead things off.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Yeah, let's play
Fans, our
one
final
more.
line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 15.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
How do you not start me? The hottest hitter in the AA. You got me pitching. Come on.
Now batting.
And no one's on base like always.
Matthew Marshall.
And he pulled the string a
Trying
bit
to
too
hit with a
sharply
curve.
there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. That average way up there to start things out. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground to third. Standridge is up with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now
1
2
at bat.
away.
That's how y'all do me?
Your
Franz
attention, please.
Patel enters to
Now
do the
pitching for
pitching in the
Pensacola.
bottom of the 6th.
Number 10.
That's
Franz
crazy.
Patel.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy
What?
stay in the game and finish
What's
this
that?
thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Guess I'll play one more.
Fans, our final line score. First
I
for
was
the
only gonna play
victorious.
1 game.
The game's future stars are on
And
display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Kevin Uribe, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, you
53
look at the last 3
strikeouts.
outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
Now at the plate, Matthew
Batting third.
Marshall. First
Left
chance
fielder,
for him here after
Matthew.
appearing
Yes,
as a
no one's
pinch
on.
hitter in the game last night.
No one's ever on base.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's
Try
going to
to
pull you
get
out
me
of
to
it.
go fishing.
One
Get
game
out
at
of
a
here.
time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
And here's a
Got me
pitch
that
swung
time.
on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
So everything's gonna be low, huh? Watch you throw it high this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he
I
runs
knew
the
it.
fastball by him to end the inning.
So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Striding into the box, Kevin
Batting
Uribe.
ninth. Pitcher Kevin Uribe.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Where
Swing
the hell
and
is
oh
that ball?
my. Hit him with the high. And that one is gone on a 2-strike
Left field is
count
not
with 2
for
away
me,
in
bro.
the
I
inning.
can't find out where this ball is going at all.
So a
Let
solo
me see
shot
that.
here to left center field. His first home run of the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night,
No
but it
mercy.
was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
He wasn't even playing. He sent that thing out of.
Digging in for his second at bat, Matthew
left fielder, number
Marshall.
2.
0 for 1 for him here in
Matthew
this one.
Marshall.
No one's ever on base.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good
See
game
like
right
that?
now, because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive.
Come on.
But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Oh, my hidden streak. I just thought about it.
Fade his first walk. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Oh, that was my walk.
It out of play. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heat.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Get it out the yard, boy.
Shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
What was he thinking?
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Boy, stand back, you. Oh.
Digging in and looking for more. Matthew Marshall comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
So now they want to put somebody on base.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in.
Oh, let's
and now we'll take a moment here.
Let's see if I can get him to steal.
For time.
So I won't have to worry about him throwing the low ball. There we go. It's fast and his ceiling is up, so let's get him to go.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6.
I wanted to swing so bad at that pitch.
At 1-1. Ready for another chance? Matthew Marshall. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Marshall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with the fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Oh,
that's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Jesus.
1-2. Here it comes. Hard hit at third.
Dang, coming, boy. That's exactly what I like. I never liked to play third base.
So
the scariest position out there.
Single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 34. Willard.
Into the box now.
Hold on about it.
Spangler pitches a cold strike to throw.
Ooh.
And it skips
that was a bad jump.
As he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you,
even worse
he is
throw.
A multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Bring me home, man.
The 0-1 delivery, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'm coming home.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A dive, but he's back in there.
Diving that thing like wet pussy. Try it again. Like a dolphin.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now.
Keep on looking back here. You gonna walk him.
Rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Can't believe my hitting streak. Because they want to bring me in as a pinch hitter. What kind of crap is that?
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ball.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Walker sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's
Bro, you had
away.
one job. One. Bring me home. That's all you had to do. Mike, you don't never let me down, bro. Don't let this be the time. Oh, he's trying to get me.
Throw behind the runner at second. And he has to dive,
I'm about
but he's
to
back
dive
in easily.
in. Tell you, man, I'm like a fish.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for
third.
a ball. 1-0.
Oh, he's trying to get
now
me.
a pickoff play at second, and the runner
Come
back.
on, man. Throw that ball. Oh, Blue, stand in the way.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again.
Bro, I'm
dive back
not
in
even
safely.
going to get an extra lead. Just stand here.
And now he'll go back to second another time here. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
I know I'm fast, but golly. How often does third base get stolen?
Squared that one up just a little late.
Come on, Mike. You got one job. Oh, he got me.
Throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely.
I definitely wasn't paying attention.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really
Mike will never
working the
let me
count
down.
right
I was
here.
on base. Was it the last time he let me down?
Strike 2 called.
Don't be with that bullshit, boy.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
I'm the only person trying to win this game.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to
Mike, you with that bullshit.
Walker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
I'm gonna lie. I thought that one was
Stepping
gonna
up
go farther
now,
than it actually
Carlo
would.
Estrella, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carlo Estrella.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but
I miss
that's just
baseball.
a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite hand and
What's wrong with
opposite
his wrist?
bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1-0 count. Here it is. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base
Nah,
open
you
to
know
use
you
right
finna
here,
get a,
and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that
strike.
by the way he's pitching him.
Got to be inside of the fucking strike zone. So if you don't hit this, I'm hitting it if it's me.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Now you're giving him a chance.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes
Here it
a
is.
high fastball for a strike.
He about to get striked out. Watch, I tell you. It's going to be a strikeout. Look at his wrist. What's wrong with it?
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
What did I tell you? Oh my God.
Number 9 here, and the side is retired.
One was screaming. He's striking me out. I'll tell you that. Or did he strike me out? Just stop talking because he did strike me out. I think he did.
All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Matthew Marshall. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Man. Nobody on base. Oh, somebody on base. It's going to go to a low. It's going to be low, down low in the strike zone.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run
So,
at first.
I'm going for the homer.
Back safely.
Tell y'all that right now. Damn, I wish I could send him.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both
His
the guy
speed
at
and
first
steal is
and
up,
at
and
the
he
plate are
still got
burners,
caught
so a
last
double
time.
play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
I think I'm going to go yard, though.
The 1-0. He's running towards second. Scorched to third. No problem here. 1 away.
It's bad, but then again, it's good. As long as I got him to go. Just press up on the D-pad. It's cool.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
No, not the Chinese. I'm out there with looking like Deion Sanders, man. Prime time.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Good skip.
Brett
Get your ass up.
Claims the win out of the pen, his first. Oscar Sanchez records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Tell you what, it was a good game. I ain't gonna put it past them. They did their thing on this one. Hey. This song right here, ride on this soundtrack. I don't know what nobody's saying about it. I like it.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge.
Man, sign me,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Prospects will be those superstars is big business.
Hey,
and
talk
getting
to him.
in on the ground floor is smart business.
Get me out of here. This double A shit ain't for me. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here, man.